The mob killing this summer in Montego Bay of a transgender teen has once again ignited passions among international human rights groups about the issue of homophobia in Jamaica. This issue of homophobia is the topic of American filmmaker Micha Fink's latest film, The Abominable Crime. The film is named for Jamaica's anti-buggery law, which condemns sex among men. As gay rights activists get ready to challenge this law, we sat down with Micha Fink at his home studio in Glenridge, New Jersey, 40 degrees north and 74 degrees west.
It's not rape. It's not murder. It's sex between men.
When I get up to run out, the boy say,
"The get up, but the lesbian dead."
And under Jamaican law, it's an abominable crime. That's what American filmmaker Micha Fink named his latest documentary. The Abominable Crime exposes the harsh realities of two gay Jamaicans who are hounded out of their own country.
Why are all these gay people leaving Jamaica and seeking asylum, protection, legal protection, so that they can live somewhere else?
While there's no official government data, leading U.S. advocacy group Immigration Equality says that 37 people from the tiny island of Jamaica won asylum last year. That's more than 1/3 of its overall cases.
And I think that's one of the great tragedies of what's happening in Jamaica, and this film tries to answer, why is that happening? What are the cultural values that are forcing people to leave?
The hour-long film follows single mother Simone Edwards, forced to seek asylum in the Netherlands after being gunned down in front of her own home for being gay.
People them shot me, them as can't to them say me a lesbian. So them want to kill me a lesbian for the damn.
The documentary also highlights the events around which Maurice Tomlinson, a gay rights activist and attorney, fled to North America. He ran after a wedding photograph of him and his pastor husband was published in the Jamaica Observer.
I sent a text to Tom, who then started to read the comments. You know, he kept notifying me how many death threats had come in.
My Jamaican is not that good, but boom bye bye, those hateful dance hall lyrics.
What does that mean?
That means shoot gay men. I've never felt that vulnerable as I did when this came out, and when I just felt that there's no one I could turn to in Jamaica for assistance. I just needed to get out.
Fink's film confronts the reality of violence against gays in Jamaica.
One of the things I found most amazing is if you asked the leadership in Jamaica, sort of the politicians and other folks, if there was violence against gay people, they actually said that there wasn't any. And so that led me into the gay community to ask people, you know, what are you experiencing?
It is Jamaica living. If there's a 2 man out on the street, they look suspicious, then slow them.
2 weeks ago, 2 guys ran me down with machete, nearly killed me.
What we found is almost everybody who spoke to us had reports of extreme levels of violence against them personally.
And it's testimonies like these that support a Human Rights Watch study published in 2004 that claimed that verbal and physical assaults against gays, including beatings, shootings, and murder, is commonplace in Jamaica. Even university security guards, paid to protect, were caught on tape beating a gay student. The level of violence portrayed in the film is said to be an extension of widespread homophobia, reinforced in part by the church.
I don't believe God made anybody homosexuals, just as if I don't believe God made anybody a thief. God's concept is an Adam and an Eve, a man and a woman, for continuity of the human race. And I hate the act of homosexuality because it has the possibility within it to cause the human race to become extinct.
While some churches in Jamaica oppose homosexuality, Fink's film, currently awaiting general release, shows just how different things are in North America, where Maurice's husband, Tom, can advocate for gay rights from the pulpit.
There are many, many countries in the world where being gay remains an abominable crime, where the lives of LGBT folks are threatened and who have to flee their country of birth. And that, my friends, as you know, is the lived reality of my husband, Maurice.
Awarded a grant by the Pulitzer Center, the film also shows how gay Jamaicans like Edwards, living in the Netherlands, can be open about their sexuality without fear of violence.
How much years me living in Jamaica as a lesbian and me used to hide?
The reason why you came to Holland is for you to be free. So now, be free. Or not.
She has to learn Dutch in order to get her asylum and to become a citizen. So she's had to learn a whole new language. She lives in a cold country. She's isolated from her family and her friends. And yet she's created a new life for herself.
When The Abominable Crime first screened at the Frameline 37 Film Festival in California, Tomlinson returned to Jamaica to challenge the anti-buggery law in court. Jamaica's own Prime Minister has said it's time to review the law.
Government should provide the protection.
In the meantime, The Abominable Crime has won Best Documentary at the Belize International Film Festival. Fink says, if nothing else, he hopes his film adds a much-needed human element to the debate surrounding gay rights in Jamaica.
I think once you move away from prejudice, from this idea that all gay people are like this and should be killed, and you begin to look at them as human beings, it forces you to take a step back and ask yourself, is the way we're treating these people fair?
With Jamaica's Supreme Court expected to hear Tomlinson's case within the year, that question may soon be answered.
The preceding segment was brought to you by
Grace.
Grace Coconut Water presents Quality Time with the world's fastest woman.
My life is fast. Even when I'm not on the track, I'm busy running around. I always take the time to refresh.
Life is fast. Hydrate well with Grace Coconut Water.
Finally, a way to help control your diabetes. Introducing Caribbean Dreams Cinnamon Mint Diabetic Tea. Caribbean Dreams Cinnamon Mint Diabetic Tea is all natural and sweetened with stevia leaves, a plant sweetener that's safe for diabetics. Cinnamon increases the body's ability to regulate blood sugar. Peppermint is high in antioxidants and soothes the stomach. Take control of your diabetes with Caribbean Dreams Cinnamon Mint Diabetic Tea.
'Twas a night when all was still, that pastry passions experienced a thrill. It could have been the beautiful cakes that made this special little doll awake. A night to indulge in freshly baked products and desserts was enough to make this doll smirk. Now I see why even she couldn't resist taking a bite from the goodies on the Pastry Passions list. Pastry Passions is everybody's passion.
So this is where we bring 18 Degrees North to a close for this week. Join us online, look us up on Twitter, on Facebook, and give us your stories. We're there to keep you connected to the Caribbean. From all of us here at 18 Degrees North, I'm Zahra Burton. Thanks for watching. See you next time.